Good morning guys, how are we getting on? We all good? So this morning we are at Field Farm Fishery this morning, just in Sandbach Crewe. Thought I'd come out and do something a little bit different, back again after the last week's mishaps and frustrations. Yeah, you might have seen in my last video I hooked into a carp and it played me for a fool and I lost it unfortunately, which was quite devastating to me because I thought I don't like coming to a fishery and not catching. There's certainly one that mugs me off, so I thought I'd come and do something a little bit different today. So today I'm going to do a feeder session on the bank on big beam. I'm going to try two different types of wafters. I'm going to try the Mainline Mainline 8mm Tuna, which are the washed out pink ones, and I'm also going to try the Mainline 8mm Pineapple, which is the bright yellow fluorescent ones. Don't know how well they'll play against each other, but I certainly thought I'd try one on each rod and see how we fare. If you want to have a look, we are on a beautiful bit of water this morning. Looked absolutely stunning. I don't know why I didn't fish this sooner, to be perfectly honest. It just looks absolutely spacious. So don't know this particular water, don't know where the best place is to put my rods, but I'm gonna have a go anyway. Let's certainly get rocking today. So I've got one rod which is just over to the right hand side, halfway between, well, just here really, in line with that tree. And then I've got one just on this side here, which is just in the middle. I've seen a couple of swirls presenting themselves this morning in that particular area, but you never know how that might fare. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I'm looking forward to today. Right then, so let's get some a wafter on me method feeder. So today I'm gonna try the Dumbell Wafters in Tuna, the matchline ones. Just feeling a bit of a pink today, to be honest. So let's get one on the rod, shall we do? Yeah, I think that's a good start. Right, and check this. This is my method feeder. Got that ready already. All I need to do is get a wafter here. This should be ready to go, I think. Fingers are so cold this morning. I normally do this every time, but today I'm struggling. What's going on there? So there you go, on the method feeder, banded up. What we're going to need is my pellets. I've got my pellets already. I did actually make them up before. I would say if you're making pellets, guys, I'd probably say do them probably give them a good 20 minutes or so. But let's get the pellets all in the method feeder and we should be good to go. So get that in there like that, and we'll get some pellets put in here. Been in long enough to soak, so we should be good to go, to be fair. There you go. Lovely. We'll get this out. I don't know where I'm going to go with this, but I think realistically I'm going to aim over to that far bank over here, just over that way. I think I'm feeling it over there. I don't know what you guys think, but give it a nice little cast over here. I did see a fish sort of present itself a little bit early, so hopefully that'll be a good place to go. But yeah, we get ourselves set up, we get ourselves ready, and jobs are good and for the bait run around. Right then, we are ready to rock and roll, guys. Hopefully, like I said, we can land a carp or two. But yeah, not a bad little morning this morning. It looks pretty decent, so we'll see how it fares, and hopefully we land a carp. But yeah, let's crack on. Right, so like I said a couple of minutes ago, I've got me Mainline Dumbell Wafters and Tuna 8mm. I'm going to give them a whirl today. Don't know how pinks fare on this particular water, but I know pinks, whites, yellows are probably the go-to sort of wafters in my eye, especially for feeder fishing. So we're going to give them a whirl today. I've got my two moulds as well. They just make putting the pellets on the method feeder a lot easier, as you probably guys would have seen before. And my pellets, I've actually got some 2mm Coarse pellets. I get these from Angling Direct. So they're about, I don't know, £10 for quite a big bag of them anyway. So give them a good couple of minutes soaking. And yeah, I've added a bit of crushed up boilie in it as well. I know last time I was here I was using some pineapple crushed boilie. So I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to add that to the mix. And yeah, it binds together already, all right, and it breaks down already, so all right, should we say. So we'll see how that fares. Hopefully we can get a bite or two off this mixture, but we'll see. What else did I say I've done with that? I probably forgot to say, actually. Yes, I have. I've actually brought me a bag of tricks with me today, me syrups and liquids and things like that. I've actually added some bespoke baits, pineapple and tiger nut syrup to the mix as well, so I am making it quite a sweet sort of mixture for the carp. So hopefully, like I said, it'll land a carp or two. But yeah, quite happy with the mixture. Probably needs a little bit longer to you know, do the whole process of soaking into the pellets. It has been about 20 minutes, so it'll probably be fine, but I've cast out anyway, so we'll see how that fares. Certainly are. Won't take too long. Big sort of carp. Nothing massive. Small. We'll take that. It's very small. Nothing massive, tiny little thing. We'll take that. There's the first one. And put him back in. Happy days. So yeah, not a bad little start. I mean, it was only a tiny one, that about probably not even a pound, if that, probably. But yeah, one carp, little common, quite happy. One to the pink wafters. So yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I'm actually loving it this morning. I'm just having a quick look around, but look at the water. It just looks absolutely stunning. I mean, that sun coming up is beautiful. You don't get many mornings when the sun comes up and it's blaring at you, and you know, it's just lovely to have a bit of a couple of rays on your face, you know. So yeah, enjoying this morning. Caught one, so I've not blanked, so that's a bonus on last week. But yeah, hopefully we can land a few more. I'm looking for something a little bit bigger than that, to be perfectly honest, but I'll take anything as it comes, really. But yeah, Gonna crack on, see if we can land a few carp, and yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, great start. On to the pink wafters. Well, I'm on again. This one feels a little bit bigger. He's nodding his head. Always nice to hook into something. So it's beautiful to be out today. The weather is a bit strange, but we'll take it. Oh, he's taking it. No point rushing it. Trying to keep him under control. Oh, there's fish crashing everywhere. It's not small, but we'll take him. Big enough to give you a bit of a scrap on the feeder. Well, that's 2 for the pink. Right then, we have a lovely little mirror. I'm not sure how big he is, probably 4 or 5 pound, but that's probably expected on looking to find on the feeder. But yeah, he put up a nice little fight. Happy with that. Right, we'll get him back in then, shall we? And yeah, not a blank, definitely not a blank. It's worth coming out for. Right then guys, 2 for the pink wafters. So I guess they might like the pink, or maybe I'm just in the right part of the swim. But yeah, the pinks are doing quite well. Not so well the ones I would thought that would dominate, but there is time, I suppose. But two carp, quite happy with that. It's a nice little start. The weather's took a bit of a turn. It's starting to chuck it down now, a little bit more heavy than it was before. But like I said, it could be turning them on. You never know. But it is probably the right weather for fishing anyway today. It's a bit of a mixture of the light sort of bouncing off the water and the rain hitting the water as well. I don't know. It's keeping your eye out. It's watercraft, seeing what movements there are around the place, and yeah, hopefully we can land a few more carp. But yeah, it is all about keeping your eyes out. So let's crack on and see what we can land. Do you know what? It's always a way in it. You come out in the morning, you find the perfect spot to fish, and then all of a sudden, every angler comes and sits in your corner. I mean, you try your best to set up away from everybody else because you don't want to disturb everybody because you're talking and talking about your tackle, talking about the fishes you caught, showing off your fishes. And they just turn up and park themselves right next to you. Frustrating. Anyway, I think it's time for some lunch. I think I know it's not quite lunchtime yet. I don't think it's even 10 o'clock, but I'm hungry. But question for you guys, when you're on the bank, what do you eat? Do you go to the shop and get a meal deal or something? Or, you know, do you bring yourself, I don't know, packed lunch, pot noodle, make your brew, whatever? Let us know. I'd love to hear what you have when you're on the bank as a snack. But yeah, I think I'm going to rock the all-day breakfast this morning from the co-op. So it's got all the breakfast on it, so that should be good fun. So I'm gonna have that, I think. But yeah, just a bit disappointed that everybody turns up and sits in my swim. Oh well, that's part of angling, isn't it, I suppose. Don't matter where you go, somebody wants to sit with you. But anyway, let's crack on and hopefully we can land another carp. Where's it gone? Can't be anything big. Or is it? Oh, looks like a little left one. I'd say that. It's a scrappy little one. Yeah, it's an F1, I think. Still not ready to come out. Oh, come here, mate. Scrappy do. Scrappy do. He's not massive, he's only tiny, to be fair. But we'll take him. He's an angry little fella. But yeah, not a bad little one. We'll take him, that's number 3. Let's get him back in then, shall we? Oh. On the pink wafter again. Well, at least the sun's starting to come out. It's actually looking quite nice out now. Might pack down my shelter shortly and put it away because I don't think it's going to rain now. I think it's going to stay dry for a little while. But it is quite chilly today, to be honest. There is a chill in the air. But anyway, hopefully you can land a few more carp and stay positive. But yeah, I don't see many fish sort of crashing or showing themselves. It's very, very quiet on the water at this moment in time. I don't think a lot of them are actually feeding, but saying that, I've just seen some halos just to the left hand side where my rod is, so we'll see. Anyway, not much to report. I think we'll crack on for the next couple of hours and see if we can land something else, but yeah, let's see what we can get. Right, I want to cast this out again. Gonna probably go out towards that tree on the left hand side of it. Can hardly see though, because yeah, that'll do. See how that does, or what it does. Hopefully it'll attract something, but we'll see. But I have to say it's gone quite quiet so far. I've got one just over to the left hand side here and just one to the right, so we'll see. We're still sticking with the wafters, the pink and the yellows. The tuna is actually outdoing the pineapple at the moment, but we'll see. Anyway, bit of an update. We'll crack on. Keep having indications on me right hand rod, just down in this little margin, just under the tree. Probably little silvers, I would have thought, but thought I'd bait up that little area, just put a couple of handballs of like pellets down there just to see if anything happens, and keep getting knocked, so that's always good. But yeah, it is actually quite slow. I think it's coming up to about 11, 12 o'clock, and I've only had 3 this morning, so I mean 3's better than none. But the weather's turned a little bit better, so which is nice. I was expecting something to happen, some crazy bite or something. It'd be nice, but it just seems to be dead quiet. Like I said, I keep seeing little ripples underneath this tray. That's where I've got one of my method feeders, so hopefully, you never know. Got to stay positive and all that, haven't you? Recast out again, I think. Somewhere slightly different. I'll recast out the left-hand rod as well, I think. It's always good to sink the line. There you go. Line sink. There you go. Right, let's do the left-hand rod even. I'm not sure where we're gonna cast this. I think that was snagged up slightly anyway. That's hooked into something anyway. Probably some sort of twig or something. I'll get this one done. Right there. Started to run low on pellets as well. Wrong mould, Colin. Should have really changed that method feeder for a larger one. For some reason I've got a medium and a large. But never mind. Get this one recast out again. There you go, somewhere about there. Sink the line again. I have to say the water is looking slightly deeper than it did the other day. And the rain is certainly restocking our fisheries. Right then, that's us sorted for a little while, and hopefully we can have a carp. Is that a knock on the right? I hope so. Anyway, let's leave it there and we'll come back shortly. Right then guys, I think it's time to go home. I'm absolutely knackered. It's been a long last day, if I'm going to be honest. Caught three fish, 2 carp, 1 F1 I think it was. I'll have to double check when I get back. But yeah, at least I've caught, so it's not too bad. Better than last time I was here. So I've sort of redeemed myself, but yeah, I'm going to go home now. I'm going to go and pick some food up on the way back and feed the kids and the wife and see what they're all up to. But yeah, if you haven't already, guys, if you wouldn't mind giving us a like, follow and subscribe, and if you've enjoyed it, leave us a comment. It really makes all the difference to my channel seeing you guys comment. And I think I'm going to definitely do the draw for the 2000 giveaway on the next video. Sorry it's been more drawn out. Just haven't got that many people entering in, so which is astonishing. But if you want to enter that, please go to DK Bespoke Baits Facebook page, register yourself or follow him and comment on one of my videos saying 2K Bespoke Baits giveaway, and you'll be in with the draw. Right guys, gonna love you and leave you, and I'll catch you later.